So the Indiana Fever are facing the Chicago Sky, and they are playing, obviously, in the United Center. There are 20,000 seats. It is going to be one of the most biggest attended WNBA games of all time. I don't know if it's going to be more or less attended, because I think it was 20,000 and something in the Mystics last game of last season, where in fairness, Caitlin Clark played 15 minutes in that game or something. Caitlin Clark did she even play in the second half? But yeah, that was obviously a huge game. But this game being in the United Center, if you guys did not see, tickets sold out. And tickets sold out in 5 minutes. They sold out in 5 minutes. United Center sold out in a minute. Sorry, not in a minute, 5 minutes. A minute. It was a fight even trying to get tickets. Seats kept disappearing. They started at $200. Back in 2007, you get season tickets for that price. You can go get season tickets probably a year ago for that price in some teams. Again, I'm not going to say all teams. I'm not going to say all teams on that one, because there were some teams that made decent money, but they're there to watch. It's going to be all Fever fans again.
Angel Reese just got a first-hand taste of the Caitlin Clark phenomenon, and it happened right in her own backyard. In just 1 minute, the Chicago Sky's home arena, Wintrust Arena, was completely sold out. But let's be real, it wasn't because of Angel Reese, nor was it for the Sky. The frenzy was all about Caitlin Clark coming to town. At this moment, the biggest name in women's basketball isn't Reese, it's Clark. And as for Reese, she's not thrilled.
My teammates, and if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that. Like, it's not just because of one person. A lot of us have done so much for this game, and Kennedy has been here before, obviously, but there are so many great players in this league that have deserved this for a really, really long time, and luckily, it's...
For all the hype surrounding Bayou Barbie and her so-called star power, Angel Reese has never sold out her own home games this quickly. But the moment Caitlin Clark is involved, Chicago fans scramble for tickets. Reese and the WNBA players downplaying Clark's impact just got a harsh reality check. The Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever matchup, headlined by Clark, sold out in just 1 minute. Meanwhile, the Sky, featuring Reese and fellow rookie Camila Cardoso, had never generated that kind of demand. Wintrust Arena seats about 10,000 fans, a modest number compared to NBA venues, yet still too large for Reese to fill on her own. The difference? Caitlin Clark sells tickets. If this isn't definitive proof of who the true star of the WNBA is, then nothing will be. Even in Angel Reese's own city, Chicago fans are more eager to watch Caitlin Clark than their own rookie sensation. Remember when Reese and her camp brushed off the idea that Caitlin Clark was bigger than the game? Yeah, this is awkward now. No matter how much Reese or the WNBA push the diverse, multiple-star league narrative, the numbers tell the real story. Clark is the driving force behind the hype. She's the reason ratings are skyrocketing. She's the reason Chicago, a city Angel Reese represents, is packed for this game. If Reese wasn't thrilled about Clark dominating the spotlight in college, imagine how she feels now, watching her own team's fans get more excited for Clark than for her. And let's be real, she'll likely take a jab at Clark in an interview or on social media because accepting reality, that's never been her strong suit. The WNBA has been around for over 25 years, but it has never generated this level of excitement. And let's be honest, it's not because of Angel Reese, A'ja Wilson, or even the Chicago Sky. It all comes down to one player, Caitlin Clark. The WNBA Draft Lottery, record-breaking TV ratings. The WNBA Draft, the most watched in history. The Indiana Fever's schedule release, instant ticket surge. The Chicago Sky versus Fever game, sold out in 1 minute. Now, compare that to Angel Reese. LSU was already a championship program before she arrived. She played for Hall of Fame coach Kim Mulkey and was surrounded by 5-star recruits. Yet, even with all those advantages, Reese has never come close to Clark's impact. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark took Iowa from an afterthought to a powerhouse, shattered records, and is now breathing new life into the WNBA, even in cities that once ignored women's basketball. Some still argue that Angel Reese is just as big of a name as Clark, but the numbers tell a different story. Clark dominates engagement across every platform. Her games sell out everywhere, even in cities without a WNBA team. Fever jerseys are flying off the shelves, while Angel Reese's? Not so much. When it comes to TV ratings, any game featuring Clark is a guaranteed blockbuster. Reese can keep calling herself Bayou Barbie, but the truth is clear. Caitlin Clark is the one driving the league's success and bringing in the real money.
Say what you want about Angel Reese. You can't tell me she isn't the star of every show every time she's on the court. I can't even hate on this. She's Larry, Moe, and Curly all at once. The Three Stooges.
Situation puts Angel Reese in a tough spot. If you're the Chicago Sky, you have to wonder, how do you market Reese when your own fans are more excited about Clark? If Clark is the one driving ticket sales, what does that say about Reese's supposed star power? If Reese wants to be the face of the WNBA, why can't she sell out her own home games without Clark in the picture? It's a harsh reality check. She's supposed to be a major draw, yet Chicago only fills the arena when Caitlin Clark comes to town.
Pounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down!
Plenty of WNBA players aren't thrilled about Caitlin Clark stealing the spotlight. They downplayed her impact, tried to stir division, and acted like she's just another rookie. But this sold-out game tells a different story. The Caitlin Clark effect isn't just real, it's undeniable. And for Angel Reese, it's a tough reminder that she's not the main attraction. At the end of the day, Clark is the reason people are tuning in. She's shattering records, packing arenas, and single-handedly pushing the WNBA into the mainstream.
That the WNBA players are in. It's a positive position for Chicago Sky, and there's only one problem with that, is that there is going to be more Fever fans. There's going to be more Fever fans than Sky fans.
Angel Reese might not like it. Other WNBA stars might not like it, but the numbers don't lie. Chicago Sky fans have made their choice, and they want Caitlin Clark. For Reese, this is a harsh reality. In Clark's league, she's just another player. The Caitlin Clark effect isn't just driving WNBA ticket sales, it's also exposing Reese's true level of star power. It's one thing to struggle as the biggest draw in your own home arena, but it's an entirely different problem when even your own league, designed to showcase you, fails to generate this kind of buzz.
From Caitlin Clark.
Not to pick up the second because she got two in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a three.
Reese and other WNBA stars launched Unrivaled, an off-season basketball league designed to showcase top women's talent outside the WNBA. On paper, it seemed like a great idea, a player-led league with full control over the game format, star athletes setting the pace, and a fresh marketing approach. It was supposed to be a chance to compete outside the WNBA's structure. But in reality, no one cares.
During the double-double streak, they were in like the 7th and 8th playoff spot and had a meltdown during that streak.
There's almost no buzz around Unrivaled, few updates, little fan interest, and no real numbers proving its relevance. If Angel Reese were truly on Caitlin Clark's level, this league should be thriving. Instead, it's fighting for attention before it even begins. If Reese can't generate excitement for a league she helped create, how can she possibly carry a WNBA franchise the way Caitlin Clark is doing with the Indiana Fever?
Reese is on the left of Banham. Shuffle pass to Allen, who looks for Reese again, but Wheeler's in the way, and the Fever leak out. Caitlin Clark, a layup drill.
At the start of the 2024 WNBA season, Angel Reese entered the league with sky-high expectations. Fresh off a national championship with LSU, she was marketed as the next big personality in women's basketball, the WNBA's answer to Caitlin Clark, a player who could attract fans and media attention. But the moment both players stepped onto a WNBA court, The gap between them became undeniable. Caitlin Clark was an instant sensation, selling out arenas from day one. Angel Reese? Not quite. While Clark shattered records, led the league in viewership, and brought in an entirely new audience, Reese struggled to make the same impact.
Or get rebounds that aren't off her own misses. It seems like every time I scroll X, I see 50 of these clips. How the hell can she miss 15 layups a game?